I once sent a campaign that made exactly $0. Worse than that, it made people angry, unsubscribed, and even got me flagged as spam. All because of one stupid mistake. I sent the email to the wrong audience. Yup, a single misclick, wrong segment, and boom, thousands of people got an email that made absolutely no sense for them. What happened next? I'll walk you through everything and share our checklist that we'll go through before sending any campaign. And if you run any kind of email marketing for your brand, please don't skip this video. It will save you the same embarrassment and possibly thousands in lost revenue. Okay, let's dive in. So here's what happened. It was a Thursday afternoon. We were working with an ecom brand that sells premium skincare. Think clean ingredients, minimalist design, mostly woman aged 20 to 45, I think. And in that week, we had a special offer lined up. A VIP only bundle that included a free travel size product and early access to a new product line. The email looked beautiful, clean layout, great copy, tested the subject line, tested the CTA, everything was ready. The only thing left, choose the audience segment. And that's where things went wrong. Now here's how we usually do it. We have all our segments inside Klaviyo. There is a segment for high value customers, one for VIPs, one for people who haven't purchased yet, one for people who clicked but didn't buy, and so on and so on. The segment we were supposed to send the email to, it was the VIP segment. VIP purchasers 2+ orders in the last 90 days. But guess what I clicked? Cold leads, no purchase in 90 days. Yeah, and I didn't realize it. I built the campaign, reviewed the email, hit schedule. Then I went for a walk with my dog. I felt great. I thought we were about to make at least 5K from this campaign alone. 30 minutes later, my phone buzzed. I got a Slack message from the client. Hey, I think something's wrong with the campaign. We just got a bunch of angry replies saying, why did I get this? I opened Klaviyo from my phone and went to the campaign section in Klaviyo, campaign summary, and there it was. Instead of going to our best customers, the email went to cold prospects. People who hadn't opened or purchased. And to make things worse, the promo was set to work only with VIPs. So even if someone wanted to use the discount, they couldn't because they didn't qualify. But they all just got a message that started with, thanks for being our top customer. As a VIP, we're gifting you early access, etc., etc. It was a loyalty message sent to people who had no loyalty. It doesn't make sense. I immediately canceled the campaign. But by that time, it had already sent to over 3,000 people. And then I looked at the results. Open rate, pretty average. Click rate, dismal. Unsubscribes, sky high. Spam complaints, way above normal. Revenue, $0. Yeah, for real. Not a single order came from that email. And honestly, I don't blame them. The copy was great, but it wasn't meant for them. And of course, they couldn't use the promo code. This was the first time I ever fully realized how fragile email is. People always focus on the copy, on the design of the email, on the timing, on the subject line, on the preview text, but none of that matters if you send to the wrong segment. Sending the right message to the wrong people is worse than sending nothing at all. And in this case, it didn't just flop, it damaged the brand. Here's what I learned. Number 1, never trust your memory. I thought I knew what segment I clicked, and I thought I double-checked everything. But the reality is, when you're juggling multiple clients or campaigns, it's easy to rush and overlook one drop-down. That one drop-down can cost you your reputation. So now I always double confirm 2 things before every campaign goes out: the subject line and the audience segment. Those are the only 2 things that can kill a good email before it's even read. Number 2 is naming conventions matter. Back then, our segment names were a mess. Some were named VIP purchasers, some were purchasers VIP, some were cold list dash 180 days, others were just 180 plus no activity. It's no wonder I got confused. Now we use a consistent naming system for every account. You know exactly what each segment is, no thinking required. If your segment names look like a bowl of spaghetti, fix that today. Change number 3 was to set up internal checks. Now, before we send any campaign for a client, we have a checklist. It includes audience segment confirmed. It includes the preview text field, all links tested, smart sending turned on, fallback text in place, unsubscribe link working, and campaign name matches the content. It takes 2 minutes to run through, but saves hours of damage control. And here's the thing, most people don't use a checklist because they think they'll just remember it. But in the rush of deadlines, late night sends, or campaign pressure, memory fails. I've had clients send emails with broken buttons, expired discounts, or placeholder text still in the copy, all because no one took 90 seconds to double check. A checklist isn't just for junior team members, it's for professionals who don't want to gamble with the revenue. You don't rise to the level of your campaign ideas, you fall to the level of your systems. Number 4 was own the mistake. When I realized what happened, I emailed the client immediately. I explained everything, took full responsibility, and told them what steps I'd already taken to fix it. And most importantly, I told them what we would do to make sure it never happens again. And you know what? They weren't even mad. They appreciated the transparency and they said, okay, let's make the next campaign a win. And we did, but only because we owned it. Now let's talk about the opportunity cost. The campaign was supposed to go to the VIPs, people who love the brand, people who click, people who buy. We had a killer offer, a time-sensitive bundle, real urgency. If we had sent that email to the right segment, it could have easily put in 4 to 6K in revenue. Instead, it made nothing. That's the thing about email. It's not just about what does happen. It's about what could happen and didn't because of a mistake. One click, one wrong segment, one broken flow. It can make the difference between 6K day and a $0 embarrassment. And I don't want that for you. So here's what I want you to take away from this. Always slow down before you hit send. Treat every campaign like it's going to 100K people, even if your list is small. Use clear naming systems for your segments. Use a checklist every time. And if you ever screw up, fix it fast, own it, learn, and move on. One mistake won't kill your brand, but repeating it or pretending it didn't happen just might. But let me go a level deeper here. There is something psychological that happens when you mess up like this. It's not just about the campaign metrics. It hits your confidence. You start second guessing every decision you make after that. Even on the next campaign, which by the way went great, I was second guessing myself on everything. Did I choose the right list? Did I test all the links? Did I update the subject line? I spent like 20 minutes checking everything. I triple checked everything and still felt nervous before hitting send. But here's the truth. That feeling is what sharpens you. That nervous energy becomes your quality control. Every high-performing marketer I know has made a massive mistake at some point. The ones who got better, they didn't hide from it. They dissected it. They built systems around it. Because guess what? If you're sending emails at a scale, mistakes are inevitable. You're going to send a typo. You're going to forget a discount code. You're going to send to the wrong segment or miss a broken image or use a wrong merge tag. It happens to everyone. The difference is whatever you build a process that protects you from repeating it. Let me give you another quick example. Same concept, different mistake. This was a campaign for a fitness apparel brand. The promo code was summer25, 25% of all leggings. But we forgot to create the actual discount in Shopify. So customers opened the email, clicked through, added to cart, and the discount didn't work. They emailed support, they complained in DMs, some just bounced and didn't buy. That one mistake cost us over 2K in abandoned carts in a single day. We fixed it quickly, but then again, we only fixed it because we had a post-send monitoring system in place. Now we use a pre-flight checklist and live tracking system post-send. So if click-throughs spike but purchases don't, we know something's off. This kind of setup, it's not magic. It's just being deliberate. And that's what we implement every time we audit a Klaviyo account or take over email strategy for a brand. One client we work with went from making 1.2K a month from email to over 18K just by fixing their setup, cleaning their segments, and running the right flows. No new products, no discounts, just better strategy and fewer mistakes. That's the power of doing it properly. Most brands leave thousands on the table every month, not because they're lazy, but because no one showed them how to set it up the right way from the start. And that's what I want to help you fix. We are not just writing pretty emails. We are building bulletproof systems that prevent failure and multiple revenue. So if you're running email in-house or working with a freelancer or just not seeing the results you know are possible, if you ever made a mistake like this or want to avoid making one, let's talk. Book a free strategy call with me. We'll go through your Klaviyo setup, your segments, your flows, your offers, and I'll show you exactly what's working, what's not, and how to fix it. No fluff, no hard pitch. Just real insight on how to build an email marketing system that actually drives consistent sales. Click the link in the description and let's make sure your next campaign is your best one yet. I'll see you on the call.